Today I'll be sharing a very simple design that you can implement using Airtable Interface to display record items in a nice readable layout. This is especially helpful for cases where you might be using Airtable to collect data from external people to work on their input. I'll be taking example from my client workspace where I built this page on Interface to display her fitness coaching client's health information after they enroll into the program. What's the benefit of having an interface page built like this when you obviously have the record data within the database anyway? Well, the most obvious reason is that a well-designed layout improves readability and facilitates smoother comprehension of information. Secondly, we can choose to make some fields editable while locking the other ones that we don't want the viewers to be able to edit the data. Lastly, with the help of the latest updates released by Airtable, we can even customize the interfaces to be shared among collaborators with different access levels. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and let's get started.
So let's take a closer look at how you can create a user interface that displays record information in an organized and readable format. To do this, you will need to set up a few steps such as defining the layout of the interface and the information that you want to include. In this case, I'm going to use this sample from a fitness client's health information. The layout that I'm going to use could look something like this. You can decide whatever your requirement is. Here I'd go with the requirement that we only need the records that are within 3 months old. First, I'll go ahead and create sections with clear partitions. Additionally, you may want to consider adding features such as filtering, sorting, etc., which will allow users to quickly find the information they need. And like I mentioned, we will be needing this page to view the latest 3 months old records. I'm going to bring a record picker that I can connect with this interface data source. You'll notice that as soon as I place a record picker, it now gets the option to connect this picker to one of the underlying tables as its data source. I'll select the health info table, which will allow me to bring in all the elements from that table into this interface. And I'll also set the record condition in settings so that it only shows the options that pass that filter criteria. Add sorting if needed. I don't need to. Alternately, you can also use this filter element and set the default conditions to show what we want to show in default view, while also giving the viewer the ability to change the filter and add or remove records as per the requirements. I'll go with the record picker. Then I'll bring in all the elements from the database records that I want to display into their respective sections. I will also use some design elements such as fonts and formatting, which will help make the interface visually appealing and easy to understand. Airtable doesn't offer a wide variety of design choices as of now, but let's just make use of whatever is available at the moment. Finally, toggle this label on or off. You can also change the text value if you need to. you can change text value for each of these elements as well. So go ahead and update with meaningful heading texts where you want to. Lastly, I'll also update these backgrounds with a little bit of color since it gives it a cleaner look, which is totally up to your visual preference. Please note this color options also becomes available only when you have at least 2 columns in a row. So if you have only one column and you want to have that colored background for that column as well, just add an empty text element right next to it like I have done here, and then you will be able to get that color option. From time to time, if you wish to see how the page designer is coming along, use this toggle button to see the preview of your page, which would show how it will look when you publish the page. By the way, if you are finding value so far, do remember to like this video so I know I'm being helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you need a helping hand to get started creating an automated business system with the help of Airtable or Notion, then feel free to book a free consultation call with me where we can discuss your needs. The link will be in the description below. So once you have all the pieces assembled and placed, you can hit publish button and test it out to make sure it is working correctly and looks like your desired interface page. With all that done, you will have created a neat display for your record information, which you can pick from the given record picker.
So that's how you build an Airtable interface that's user-friendly and intuitive, so that the viewers will be able to quickly find what they are looking for without having to spend too much time navigating into the database. By taking all these things into consideration, we can create an interface that is both aesthetically pleasing and effective in displaying your records. If you love this interface design, then you will also love how I built this Airtable interface to display the body measurements submitted by fitness program enrollees in this chart format, which also works with filters to let viewers select and view whosever chart they want to see. You can subscribe for more such videos where I bring in sample case studies to build workspaces around them and help you create your own workspaces that are customized just for your needs. This was Snigdha here. Thank you so much for joining with me today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.